Hello, this is Dr. Doe again. This video is outside medicine. Continue to read the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to continue to read. The call to action had still not reached their ears, and the columns were only just now forming, moving out, stallion-breaking Trojans and long lines of Achaeans. So the Cephallenians held their ground there, poised. One would some other agile unit make his charge, engage the Trojan front and open up in battle? Spotting them now at the Lord of Men Agamemnon dressed them down with a winging burst of scorn. You there, Peteos, son, a king dear to the gods, and you, the captain of craft and cunning, shrewd with greed, why are you cowering here, skulking out of rage, waiting for others to do your fighting for you? It's your duty to stand in the front ranks and take your share of the scorching blaze of battle. First you are when you hear of feast from me, when Achaeans set out banquets for the chiefs. Then you are happy enough to down the roast meats and cup of honey, mellow wine, all you can drink. But now you're glad watch 10 troops of Achaeans beat you to this feast. First to fight with the ruthless bronze before you. The great tactician Odysseus gave him a dark glance and shot back at once. Now, what is this, adroits? This talk that slips through your clenched teeth? How can you say I hang back from the fighting when I gave units spur the slashing god of war against those Trojan horsemen? Just you watch. If you take the time and care to taste some action, watch Telemachus' loving father log and fight with animal champions. Stallion breaking Trojans, you and your blaster, you are talking nonsense. Seeing his anger flare, Field Marshal Agamemnon smiled broadly and took back his taunt at once. Royal son of Laches, Odysseus, great tactician, I must not bait you to so beyond the limit. Must not give you orders. I know for a fact the spirit in your heart is well disposed to me and all my efforts. We are eye to eye. Come, we'll set these things to rights later. If any offense has passed between us now, may the gods make all our blasting come to nothing. He left him there in place, heading for other chiefs, and he came on Tydeus' son, impetuous Diomedes, standing by in his bolted car behind his team, with Sthenelus flanked beside him, Capaneus' son, and spotting Tydeus there, Field Marshal Agamemnon gave him a winging burst of scorn. What is this? You, the son of Tydeus, that skilled breaker of horses? Why clinging here, gazing out on the pathways of battle? There was never a Tydeus way, shy behind the lines. He'd grapple enemies, bolting ahead of comrades, or so they claim who watched him at his work. I never met the man myself, never saw him, but they say he had no equal. True enough. He became the Massini once, but not at war with us. A guest, a friend with the royal Polynices, raising troops that time they geared to attack the holy walls of Thebes. They pressed us hard, they begged us to give them battle-tested allies. My kin were glad to oblige and grant them their requests. Till Zeus changed our minds with a flash of bad omens. So off they went, getting some distance on their way, and reached the Asop's grassy banks and reed beds. From that point, the men and sent Tydeus on ahead. Bearing their message, he marched out at once and came on crowds, menacing bands of Thebans, feasting away in the halls of mighty Antiochus. There, a total stranger, the horseman Tydeus had no fear. Alone in the midst of Theban hordes, undaunted, Tydeus challenged them all to a test of strength and beat them all with ease. In each event, Athena urged him on with so much winning force. But the Thebans rose in anger, lashed their teams, and packed an ambush to meet him heading back. 450 fighters with 2 chiefs in the lead, Hunter the son of Bloodlust, strong as the gods, and Killer Man's son, the gifted cutthroat Slaughter, but Tydeus treated them all to the shameful fate. Finished them all but let one run for home. Heeding the god signs, he let the hunter off. Now there was a man, that Tydeus, that Aetolian, but he bore a son who is not the half of him in battle, better only in wrangling wars of word. Taunting so, and steadfast Diomedes offered no reply, overawed by the king's majestic scorn. But Capaneus' headstrong son lashed back in style. Do not lie or try. You know the truth, say it. We claim we are far, far greater than our fathers. We are the ones who stormed the 7 gates of Thebes, hiding a weaker force and facing stronger walls, but obeying the gods' signs and blacked by Zeus. Our fathers, fools, their own bravado killed them. Do not tell me you rank our fathers with ourselves. But resolute Diomedes gave him a dark glance. Sit down, my friend, be quiet, listen to me. I do not blame Agamemnon, our commander-in-chief, for goading his combat-ready Argives into battle. The glory goes to him if the Argive fighters lay the Trojans low and take their sacred city. But immense grief is his if comrades dies in droves. Up now, rolls out fighting fury. With that challenge, he sprang from his chariot, fully armed, and hit the ground. A terrific din of bronze ran from the captain's chest. Striding toward attack, fear would have gripped the staunchest man and made his knees give way. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.